Yeah. What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up and break down some of this NBA action. Welcome back to Jay's NBA Jam Session. Money Making Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. We've been dominating the books over the past week or so, and we're just looking to keep momentum rolling forward. Last night was another really good night for us, and just looking to do it again tonight. I cashed my top play of the night last night with the Utah Jazz. What a sweat that was, man. But a cash is a cash, green is green. And they're back in action tonight. We'll talk about them here momentarily. But we cashed our NBA total of the week. Y'all know I rarely bet totals, but when I do, it's because I love them. I had one last night over Cavaliers Heat. It was over in regulation, 247.5. And then they went to overtime. So it got over. So really good play there. And then pretty much everything we put up last night went in. The only play officially that I missed last night in the NBA was the Clippers, who are now officially the third team on the do not bet list. The number one team on the list, the Orlando Magic. The number two team on the list, the Dallas Mavericks. The number three team on the list, the Los Angeles Clippers. So, man, we got 6 games on the card tonight. Y'all know the drill. I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts, opinions, and how I see today's action playing out. My voice is a little off today. I apologize, man. But it is what it is. Be what it be. I'm here going to break down all the games, looking to stay red hot. All I ask is that you smash the like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site, including my NBA Jam Session play of the night. We've hit 5 of our last 6, looking to make it 6 of our last 7. Scoop that play up tonight, man, or hop on something long-term and let's do what we do. Or you can just continue to watch the most profitable, the best, the most viewed NBA betting podcast on the planet. Appreciate y'all, man. And without further ado, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. I had already had this episode done, edited, and getting ready to upload, and the news broke and hit my phone, so I had to come back and do this very clip right here. Man, y'all know I have been begging for Nico Harrison to be fired, and today's the day it happened. Man, I'm going to talk about this way more in depth over the next coming days. This is just instant reaction to it right here, right now. Thank God himself. That was the worst trade I'd ever seen in my life. That trade set my city back 100 years, and I'm glad he is out of it. He was never part of the city. He was never part of the culture. Dallas, the Mavs, we had a culture, and our culture was loyalty. We have one NBA title, and we stayed down for that title. We stayed down with Dirk and won. And we was going to stay down for 7-7, Luka Doncic, who brought us out of some of the darkest times in Mavs history. And this snake came in and tried to do it in his own image. I'm proud of my city. I'm extremely proud of my city. We did not stand for that shit, bro. We did not stand for it. We all united and said, get this man the hell up out of here. And today's the day we got that man the hell up out of here. This shit is beautiful. And I will talk way more in depth about it as it goes on, man. This is just literally instant reaction. Mavs, hire me. Get this to the right people, Mavs. Hire me. I'm available. Seriously. Man, here's my proposal. Here's my idea. Cooper Flag, 5 first-round picks, and Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic back. Fuck it. Today's a great day, man. We'll talk way more about this as it all progresses, but I had to talk about it somewhat here on this show, man. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I guess we can get back to regular schedule programming. Let's talk about today's games. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get her done. First game on the board. We got the Toronto Raptors out on the road facing the Brooklyn Nets. Nets, 10.5-point home dogs. Total 234.5. Look, the Nets are 30 of 30 in my NBA power rankings. They're the worst team in the NBA. They've been blown out by pretty much everybody. Just look at their last 5 games. They are that bad. They're without Cam Thomas again tonight. I want to continue to fade them. Toronto, they've won 4 of their last 5. I know they lost their most recent one by 10 to Philadelphia. That was a bad spot for them. They were on a back end of a back-to-back with travel. I think they get back to regular schedule programming here. Do I love laying double digits on the road with Toronto? No, not really, but I think it's justified here in this one. Bounce back spot for them, playing a team as bad as Brooklyn is. So give me Toronto, laying the points here in our first game of the day. We keep it rolling. Next game up, we got the Memphis Grizzlies out on the road facing the New York Knicks. Knicks 9.5-point home favorites, total 231.5. I like the Knicks here in this one. No need to get cute. Knicks have been balling at home in the Garden. This will be their 5th straight game in the Garden. They've won the previous 4, all by margin. Memphis, a lot of internal drama going on right now. John Morant likely is going to ask for a trade any day now. They are little inside as well with Zach Edey not healthy. So I think the Knicks have a significant advantage down low. Knicks should take them behind the shed. Lay the points here with New York. They've been balling. No need to fade them in Madison Square Garden. We'll keep it rolling. We got the Boston Celtics out on the road facing the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers 1.5-point home favorites. 50-50 game, flip a coin style game. I could make an argument going either way style game. If I were forced to play this game, I would lean towards Boston plus the 1.5. Only reason I say that is because these two teams have already played twice this year. Boston beat Philadelphia by 1 in Philadelphia. Philadelphia beat Boston by 1 in Boston. So it's been a 1-point game. The first 2, who's to say the third one won't be the same? So getting up and over a point is where I would likely want to be. Again, 50-50 game. Likely won't bet it. There's no edge here in this game for me. There's no specific spot in this game tonight. So I'm going to take the Celtics in a small lean. We got the Warriors out on the road facing our favorite money-making team, the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. Oklahoma City 7.5-point home favorites, total 227.5. Warriors are getting healthy. Looks like Curry will be back for this one. I usually like fading teams that first gang back with their superstar. And of course, y'all know me, man. I love betting the Thunder. They're our favorite money-making team for a reason. They go stupid, dummy, crazy at home, at the crib. And unless we have clear, definitive reason to fade them, I'm just really not interested in doing so. So I think it's a bad matchup for the Warriors. I wish Lou Dort was in here. I would love it even more. But, man, the Warriors have not played well on the road whatsoever. They've been dominant at home and garbage on the road. So I'm just going to stick to the script. Thunder have been balling at home. We know the Thunder to be balling. The Warriors have not been balling on the road. I know Curry's back in the lineup. I know 7.5 seems like a lot, but we have discussed this many times when it comes to the Thunder and these big number spreads, fam. Like, they won 54 games last year by double digits. How many times have we seen them win by double digits already this year? They're up 4. You blink, they're up 12. Just the other night, they were down 20. You blink, they won and covered by 15. Like, this is just who they are. This is why we love them. There's a reason they're our favorite money-making team. The defending champs, I think, ball out at home again tonight. I like Oklahoma City. I'll lay the points here in this one. Warriors got to show me some on the road before I bet them, especially against the best team in the NBA. Keep it rolling. We got the Pacers out on the road facing the Utah Jazz. Jazz 2.5-point home underdogs. Jazz were our play of the night last night. What a cover. It was a sweat, but a cover nonetheless. The Jazz are a different team, monster and animal at home, at the crib. They were on a significant road trip, and I think a lot of people jumped off the Jazz train. I'm glad. I hope they stay off of it. I'm taking the better team tonight, which is Utah. I know it's not a great spot for them on a back end of a back-to-back. No travel, though. They were at home yesterday. They're at home again tonight. And I don't want to lay points with the Pacers on the road. I don't want to lay points with the Pacers at all. I know the Pacers were in the NBA Finals last year. You know the Pacers are near and dear to my heart. We love the Pacers, but they're severely banged up, like severely, missing damn near everybody. So this is not the Pacers we have come to know and love. I know they still got a couple pieces, but I don't think they should be favored over the Jazz right now. I think the Jazz are the more complete team, and I think the Jazz win this game tonight. So give me the 2.5 points in my back pocket with Utah. Last and final game of the night, we got the Denver Chicken Nuggets out on the road facing the Sacramento Kings. Excuse me. Kings 7.5-point dogs. Total 242.5, 242.5. It's a play on the spot. It's a play on the situation for me here. Bounce back game at home that also happens to be a fairly quick revenge game. I'm going to take the Kings ATS here in this one. Denver, they're coming off a pretty significant homestand. Now they're out on the road. Y'all know we love betting Denver in Denver, but outside of Denver is where they're susceptible. And I think this is one of those spots where they're laying a few too many points on the road. We saw Sacramento battle with them in Denver. They covered in Denver. And I think they battle with them again tonight here in Sacktown. The Nuggets are definitely the better team, but the better team doesn't win every game. And I think Sacramento in the motivation spot, the quick revenge, bounce back spot at home, can do enough to keep this one competitive. So I'm going to grab the points with Sacramento here in our last and final game of the night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all. That concludes another episode of Jay's NBA Jam Session. I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in, watch this show, and watch these episodes. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money Making Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. We've been dominating the books over the last week or so, man. It's been a really good run. We're just looking to keep momentum rolling forward. Last night was another dominant night. I cashed my NBA Jam Session play of the night. We've cashed 5 of our last 6 on that play. Looking to cash 6 of our last 7 on that play tonight. Scoop it up over at Pickdawgz Premium, man, or hop on something long-term, and let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. See y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.